This next year again.
Medical mission. What are your plans po? Medical in sa tao.
Yes, we really appreciate the effort of Fuji Films for having this medical mission, and we hope that we can continue our partnership. Well, our town is a fourth-class municipality, and we really appreciate if there are programs like this coming from different entities or organizations, so that our people here in Majayjay can enjoy these medical benefits. So actually, this is in my term, I'm a first-time mayor. This is already our second time to have a medical mission in Majayjay. So we hope, and we will be continuing this program with the help, of course, of different outfits. Thank you. Okay, yes, we only have a rural health unit here, and we have another district hospital in Barangay Balontor. So sometimes we could hardly reach the hospitals because the nearest hospital is in Santa Cruz, Laguna, which is the capital of the province. So it takes time to bring our patients, and sometimes because of more comprehensive consultations, we have to go to Laguna Medical Center or some private hospitals in Santa Cruz. So, well, I hope in the future we can have a better facility for a health facility in our community.
Yes. So of course, we have already the relationship with Laguna City very well. So Laguna City has another FujiFilm factory in Santa Rosa, and then that's why FujiFilm from the past. So we have the long friendship relationship with Laguna City, and then that's why it's one of the reasons why we do that such activity with high. And of course, we are located in the Manila, Luzon. So that's why. Same thing. One of the reasons why we choose the Mahai market. And then I think Mahai, of course, I heard the media. So the population is about 35,000 population. I think, of course, this is only one day program. So, but the FujiFilm. So we want to a lot of the patients to take the dynasty. So that's why I thought this place is the best place to cover the patient as much as possible. Usually, first every day. So we are doing the business for the big hospital and the clinics. But yes, of course. So I always say, I think the healthcare business is beyond the business. So if we can provide best quality the product and the best quality service to the society and the hospital and even the citizen and the city, so we can contribute to save the human life. I think always it's a very, very significant business for not only for FujiFilm but also for the society. So that's why, yes. So in order to spread such a philosophy and and then anyway, so we want to show our attitude, the policy to the system more and more. So that's why we decided to have such a program to spread our soul to the more.
Programs are similar
This year. Yes, so actually, I haven't decided yet, how many programs we will have. But definitely, today is our first program, and of course in the near future, we think, including this year, So I'm planning to have such a program several times.
So, question, what's your next medical mission if ever? Are you going to, roam around the country and visit other provinces to do the same medical mission?
Yes, of course, within this year, so I'm planning to conduct the same program another province or of course including the Laguna. But at this moment, I haven't decided yet the specific place and timing. So, but anyway, that's why. But anyway, after deciding the next plan, so I will share this information with all the media and as soon as possible.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, question. I'm Richard from Edge Level. So my question is, so what is your edge over the other existing ultrasound machine, and are these machines available in different hospitals? What particular places in Manila?
Sorry, one more please.
What is your edge over the other ultrasound machine that you now doing this Majayjay? And what hospitals are this machine available once they're going to have the ultrasound check-up?
Currently, sorry, I don't know details. So, JP. Sorry, insist me. He is deputy division manager.
Yung question ko sir, so ano yung edge nyo over the other existing ultrasound machines na meron si FujiFilm, and then anong hospitals like in Manila available ito na matutulungan yung like x-ray, ultrasounds do you have, especially yung ginawa niya na kagaya dito sa Majayjay?
So actually, as what Mayor also earlier mentioned, it's quite a surprise to some that we actually have a healthcare. But in reality, we've been long enough in the healthcare industry. And at the same time, there's this big three, no? They call it big three. Pardon me for mentioning, they call it GE, Philips, Siemens.
Okay.
But when Fuji acquired Hitachi, it instantly became big four. GE, Philips, Siemens, and Fuji. And actually, as of this time, we're even bigger or larger than 2 or 3 of those. And to go back to your question, sir, installation-wise, we call it install base, no, technically speaking, we practically have install base all over the Philippines.
So you will be sending your what we call the technician or
Yes. We are all over the Philippines. Now, specifically the equipment that we brought here to help the constituents of Mayor also, these are all installed also in major hospitals nationwide. And actually, before kasi po, 2 brands yan, Fuji and Hitachi, but it's a global merger po kasi. Actually, that merger acquisition, FujiFilm acquired Hitachi, that's why it became Fuji. We are complete po from MRI, CT scan, ultrasound, X-ray. So it's like a one-stop shop. Even on the surgery side, we have po endoscopy, surgical, etc. Edge po natin, I think, for one, it's a Japanese brand. We all know Japanese is equivalent to quality. And yung global presence po natin as compared to our main competitors, we are very strong. Because imagine, the team of Fuji before and then the team of Hitachi going into one, we're really expanding. When I started, maybe 2 years ago, we're about maybe 20 or 30. Right now, we're looking at a team of 100 buses right by the new fiscal year. So that's how huge. But more than that, we are proud to help the community. We are all after better patient outcomes. That's why we're trying to reach out as far as we can and as much as we can. We would be happy to share with you more as we go along. But just tell us, we will be able to share some more details.
So, sir, what really inspires you to go from photography to medicine?
Yeah, thank you for asking. And I think actually, Masa, they're asking what brought FujiFilm into healthcare? I think we can answer it in ways. One is if you look at the purely photography or camera businesses, they're no longer around. Think of Kodak, think of Alpha, think of Canon. Canon's still there, but really on the camera. Fuji continued to innovate. Actually, our tagline is value from innovation. So, for you to be relevant, continue to be relevant, you have to innovate. And one of the areas that was looked into by the Fuji globally, especially Tokyo, is healthcare. That's why you'll be surprised, sirs and ma'am, that even in North Americas, one would think it would be dominated by American brand or even European brand for that matter. Actually, FujiFilm has a very significant footprint in healthcare, even in those parts of the continent. So I think that's the inspiration for Fuji. And it's very fulfilling, and to be quite honest, healthcare is not almost the biggest business in Fuji. That's the direction.
Going out of medicine, let's go out. So do you still have plans to expand to other fields? Since you've mentioned innovation, so do you have other plans to go to other fields such as engineering? As we all know, photography is also related to engineering. So do you have any plans to expand in other areas of?
We have still expanding our business. So from original photography, example healthcare is one of the example, and graphic business. Yeah, we provide not only analog consumable but also the digital equipment, digital device, and then we have already penetrated in the semiconductor industry. So we provide the material to produce the semiconductor. And also we are providing the recording media material products. And then also, we are FujiFilm globally focusing on the bio CDMO business. So that means the bio pharmaceutical is hot field at this moment. And then there are the major player in the world, Switzerland and the US. Maybe the big name. But of course they don't have the access. Mainly most of the cases, so they don't have the production line to produce the pharmaceutical. In such case, FujiFilm got the outsourcing from them to produce the quality, value, the pharmaceutical. We are now expanding such a business in the world. So I think this is will be the answer for their question. So now we are the business is very diverse.
Yes. So going back to the community, are you planning to have a partnership with mayor and the community, since we all know they are not yet equipped or fully knowledgeable on how to handle the equipment? Will you be training their doctors or their professionals on how to be fully knowledgeable about their equipment so that they can stand alone even without FujiFilm?
So, on behalf of Masasan, actually, I think the best answer to that one is today. So, what you're seeing today is actually how we intend to proceed with it.
So you will not stop after
Yes,
today?
yes.
So you will be in constant partnership with Mayor?
This is just the beginning, and we gave that assurance to the good mayor earlier today. And actually, if need be, we wish to also encroach or expand to other parts of Laguna. That it will be more impactful. Because actually, aside from the value from innovation, one of our slogans is never stop.
Yeah.
So definitely we will never stop. We will continue high and beyond.
So Mayor, how will you expand your reach naman po when it comes to medical knowledge or medicine? Since we all know, di ba po, FujiFilm is the start. How will you continue then?
Yes, as I have mentioned earlier, maybe in our next budget, we can provide some budget for some equipments that we can acquire or purchase from Fuji, and so that we will be well equipped in our RHU. And also, I mentioned earlier that when we had a short meeting that I will be introducing their company to other mayors here in Laguna during our monthly meetings, so that they can their products can be introduced to these municipalities also, and there can be a continuing partnership between Laguna municipalities and FujiFilm.
I think we are all done. So do you have any questions? Okay.
Okay. Most of the tourists that are coming in Majayjay are local tourists, most. But we also have some foreign tourists coming here. Normally, they are relatives of residents of Majayjay. We have several tourist attractions here in Majayjay. We have the falls, Pal and Taytay Falls. Taytay Falls is now very famous because of its natural spring water. I think 20 feet tall and very cold water. In fact, you can drink the water coming from the falls. Bukal Falls is also another attraction, and then we have several old structures here. We have our church, one of the biggest and oldest church in Asia, and we also have our ermita, which is also similarly old. We have our Tulay ng Pigi, which is called the 20 del Capriccio, because it was built out of the Capriccio of the Paris priest. It's an unfinished bridge that was mentioned by Dr. Jose Rizal in his El Filibusterismo. So it's still standing, one of the remaining Spanish bridges here. It's still a Spanish bridge here, here in the Poblacion. And one of the biggest attraction here also is our climate. We have a very cold weather here in Majayjay that most of the tourists are there enjoying. And of course, this is an agricultural town, so we have some agri-tourist attractions. We also have the only farm here in Laguna, the zoo, sorry. The only zoo here in Laguna, it's the Apa Zoo. It's in the Apa Farms. So basically, these are the tourist attractions in Majayjay, and we intend to develop by documenting, making research, documenting all the old structures here, so that we can put it on video and also in magazines. Yes, because during the Spanish period, this is the summer capital of the Philippines. Of course, the climate is very cold. And of course, I can say that Majayjay is one of the early settlements, Spanish settlements. It was discovered in 1571, 50 years after the Philippines was discovered. Then after several years, the first Catholic Church was established here in Majayjay. There was also commerce and trade present here. And this used to be one of the biggest towns because Magdalena and Luciana were part of Majayjay during the Spanish period. Yeah, there are several films that were filmed here in Majayjay a long time ago. So I cannot remember except about 5 years ago there was a film here, but I cannot remember the title. No, I know. Not recently, not 3 or 5 years ago. Maybe 5 years ago, there was a film here. Just cannot remember. I think it's sorry, I cannot. Well, I want Majayjay to be their final destination because we can now offer some cottages, some rooms. We have those things, and we have nice restaurants already in Majayjay. So, because what is happening is they just pass by Majayjay when they go to Laguna or to my Mesos, or they will just go to when they go to Lilio to buy those sleepers. So they just passing by Majayjay. So finally, I want Majayjay to be their final destination. That they will stay here because we have a lot of tourist destinations, and they will make Lilio and Lukban their side trips for buying sleepers and longganisa and going to my Mesos. So I hope that will be a realization. And one of the things that we are doing here in Majayjay is we want to promote mushroom farming. Yes, because we already we've started mushroom farms here in Majayjay. One of the major investors for mushroom will be coming over and put the processing plant here, and we will be introducing mushroom farming to most of the farmers here, and hopefully Majayjay will be known as the mushroom capital of the Philippines. Mushroom is a high value crop, so the price is steady. The demand is so big. In fact, one of the investors that's coming to Majayjay told me that they need 1 ton of mushroom a day. So that's a huge demand for mushroom. Their market is I think Japan and hopefully US. So and they are processing this branded names for mushroom.